Welcome to Fastang 444.
Arena shrinking.
In this video, I will show 7 Final Showdowns, all in the AMG One. And I know a few subscribers have mentioned they enjoy seeing the head-to-heads, but it's not feasible for me to edit all of the saved games, so the head-to-heads in these games were pretty boring, uneventful, so I will save those exciting games with those head-to-heads for individual videos.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown. Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds.
This is the point I like to leave from, between the perimeter and the bridge in the right lane. This is Arena 1. The range of time to leave is 22 to 25 seconds. I will leave at 23 seconds.
Final Showdown in 3.
The announcer counting down said 2. The screen shows 3. 2.5 seconds with speed I consider a perfect exit.
1. Go!
The finish point appears to be south of the highway. I'll open up the map once I get a little closer here. And it is right on the reservoir near the dam. Just beyond this intersection, there is a bridge that crosses the highway. Once I go under that bridge, I will veer to the left. I should have gone a little farther left and gotten on the road along the edge of the reservoir. Those bumps slowed me down a little, but it will not change the outcome of this race.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
This is a spot I will sit outside of the final arena next to Horizon Street Scene, and as the arena is getting ready to shrink, I will get in position for the Final Showdown. And along the way I cross paths with someone that looks like they're heading outside the arena or something. I'm not sure what they're up to, so I engage in a head-to-head. There isn't enough time to complete it. So let's just go over here, around this bend in the road right here. That's where I like to leave.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown. Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds.
You can see the point on the map I like to leave from. This is Arena 2. The range of time to leave is 19 to 22 seconds. I will leave at 22 seconds. There is another level 10 in this game. This is a Brocky over here on the right. I had to slow down close to the exit. I was early.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
I'll slow this down. Initially looking at the finish point, it looks like it could be in Guanajuato. I open up the map. Initially opening up the map, it looks like the finish is in Guanajuato, but I scroll up and I can see the finish is west of Guanajuato, north of the Bat's Head. You can see that road configuration that looks like a Bat's Head. And I will explain what route I take and actually what route I should have taken and explain why along the way. Opening the map and scrolling up all took place in the straightaway in about 3 seconds. So I actually should stay on the road and go towards the stadium. I take, at that point, kind of a direct route, and now I'm on this hill. It's slowing me down. I'm losing momentum. The other drivers are catching up. Now I should be farther to the left, just south of the Bat's Head, actually right along the road that's you can see on the mini-map on the right edge of the Bat's Head. Now I am in these hills with these trees, this terrain that's through here, and that's the line farther east the other drivers are taking. There's no way they're going to catch me through all of those trees and those hills. Had they taken the route that is close to the Bat's Head, they would have passed me and I would have lost this race. But fortunately, I had a large enough lead where my slight imperfection in my route didn't cost me to lose.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
This dirt road has Cascade Falls behind me, Atlantis to Tula in front of me. This is actually a point to snipe cars at. If they get to that intersection ahead, I could have pulled forward and eliminated them, but I was content to be in this AMG One for the Final Showdown, so I am now getting in position just east of Atlantis to Tula for the Final Showdown.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown! Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds!
You can see the point I like to lead from. This is Arena 8. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave it 24 seconds. I get a little sloppy through this turn looking at the mini-map. This car that was ahead, I may be late on my exit. Where the road bends to the right here, I will go slightly to the left.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1.
There's a shed and a barn on the right I avoid on this line. Now I will angle slightly over towards the intersection that's ahead.
Go!
I'll go through the edge of this greenhouse. Now I will angle over to the left. There's a bump in this field. I just catch the edge of it, but it doesn't flip or reset me. So over to the road that goes under the highway through the Cloverleaf intersection here. Along Horizon Street scene, I open up the map and I see the finish is actually in Guanajuato. There is a H-shaped intersection. I will enter the left edge of the H on. So I am angling over towards that H now. There's trees and a hill that is farther to the left. I avoid on this line. Now you can see the H on the mini-map that I mentioned. Once I get on the left edge of this H-shaped pattern, the suggested route into the city will change, and I will follow that over to the finish.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati. Arena shrinking.
Right near this sign at this bend in the road is the point I like to leave from.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown. Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds.
You can see on the map the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 2. The range of time to leave is 19 to 22 seconds. I will leave at 22 seconds. Thought I might be just a little early, so I just maintained my speed through here.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Map in the straightaway, and I can see the finish is through Guanajuato, so pretty much just angle to the left a little bit here. I should have slowed down going over these hills, and because I didn't, and I was in a bit of a turn, I spin out, and with me spinning out, this Lamborghini Centenario passes me, and I think they're just going to get on the road and wind up winning. They wind up going off-road, kind of down this little bit of a hill there, and they may have spun out as well because they wind up coming back to the road. It looks like they come back to the road, just park, concede the loss, and this is a good example of this game. There are split-second decisions you can make that can cause you to either win or lose the game, and we can learn from them. Try and not get all caught up in the excitement of the race and try and remain calm. That's the difficult part of this game.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
In this game, I eliminated a Porsche Cayenne just before the Final Showdown, and of course I'll decline taking the Funko, get in position for this Final Showdown, which is perfect for the AMG One eastbound highway run. I like to leave in the right lane between the perimeter and the bridge, but if there are other cars in this lane, I will go into the left lane to eliminate possible ramming.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown. Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds.
You can see on the map the point I like to leave from for this Final Showdown. This is Arena 1. The range of time to leave is 22 to 25 seconds. I will leave at 23 seconds.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
looks like the finish is just on the north side of the highway possibly. I open up the map. It is very close, so I will just continue on the highway, and when I get very close to the finish, I will veer over. There's a tractor just along the highway, just beyond this electrical power tower. You can see it there. I paused it, so once I clear that, I will veer over to the right to the finish.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Timing my entry into the final arena for the final showdown here.
Arena shrinking! Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown! Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds.
This is the point I like to leave from, just right of this electrical power tower angled towards the road that's ahead. This is Arena 14. The range of time to leave is 15 to 18 seconds. I will leave it 16 seconds.
Final Showdown in 3, 2,
I'll turn to the right here towards that electrical power tower.
1, go!
We'll follow the electrical power tower line over to the highway. You can see buildings around the solar panels there. I avoid. Now I will get on the highway and follow the highway. It looks like the finish is south of the highway. I'll know when I open up the map in this straightaway here. I see the finish is on the east side of the pyramid strip. So I need to make a decision on my route. And I could go all around the pyramids, around the north end of it, I mean, but I decide kind of around here as I go off-road that I am going to take one of the gaps through the northern end of it. You can see them all there. Through the northern end of it on the other side, there's a little bump that you have to slow down as you go over. So start heading over to the finish here. I wind up grazing off the tree. It slows me down, but I should still be able to win this. I have a pretty large lead, and I will. So another good win in a AMG One.
Welcome to the Illuminati!
As I am getting in position for this final showdown, I see a car on the perimeter. I'll get close to them and challenge them. Sometimes it will cause people to try and complete a race that they can't, put themselves out of position for the final showdown. This is the point I like to leave from, around these signs at this bend in the road. You can see on the map where this is located, And this arena takes the greatest amount of time of all the Final Showdowns because of the bends in the road in the distance. This is Arena 4. The range of time to leave is 26 to 29 seconds. I will leave it 29 seconds, and it's actually right in the tail end of the announcer's announcement. So if you wait for them to complete the announcement, you will be late.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown. Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds.
This Funko wisely tries to block me, which I would have probably done the same. They see me coming through quick. I thought I might be a little early, so I just kind of maintained my speed through here.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Initially, I didn't see the white finish point in the clouds that is southwest, so I glanced to the right. Now I see it. I will angle over to the left here and watch out for a few random trees. There's a kind of sharp angled intersection right there. I know that there are buildings around that to avoid that. And there's a pond there as well. Now I will just kind of continue on this line. I have to cross the stream up here. I should actually angle more to the right as I cross the stream, but I go across the stream at an angle. Avoid a few random trees. Now I see the traffic circle, and I will go right of that. Go through a few trees on this line. Just kind of make my way through these trees. Closer to this road over here, around the trees that are on the left. Through some trees over to the finish here. I don't know if I've seen this finish point before, but I'll get this win in the AMG One.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate everyone that is a subscriber, and if you're not a subscriber, I'm trying to get my channel to grow, so just click that link on the bottom right. It appears as though around 75% of my viewers are not subscribers, so I appreciate your help.